Today, I'd like to introduce Dennis M. Kratz. Dennis M. Kratz is the Ignacy and Selena Rockover Professor of the Humanities, Senior Associate Provost, and Founding Director of the Center for Asian Studies at the University of Texas at Dallas, where he served as the Dean of the School of Arts and Humanities from 1997 to 2019. His research emphasizes the continuation and transformation of the Western heroic tradition from classical antiquity through medieval and modern culture. He has published 4 books as well as numerous articles and reviews on subjects including heroism, epic poetry, medieval literature, translation theory, science fiction, werewolves and other monsters, and the convergence of Western and Asian cultures. Please help me welcome Dennis M. Kratz.
I'm honored to have been invited to speak to you, and I must admit a bit envious. Since you're meeting a short distance from Baltimore, the city where I was born, and also quite near one of my favorite natural wonders. The Chesapeake Bay is a place of remarkable beauty. It also seems to me an ideal metaphor for the shared mission of the Asian Culture and Education Society and the Center for Asian Studies at the University of Texas at Dallas. That mission to increase knowledge of and appreciation of the history, cultures, and achievements of Asians and Asian Americans across the entire spectrum of human endeavor. The Chesapeake Bay, you see, is America's largest estuary. That is an enclosed expanse where fresh water flowing from rivers mingles with salt water from the ocean. Thanks to that mixture of waters, estuaries are among the world's most fertile, diverse, and dynamic ecosystems. The Chesapeake Bay is teeming with interactive forms of flora and fauna, an ever-evolving place of enormous cultural and economic importance. Not to mention a source of delicious food. I'm sure that you can anticipate my metaphor. Immigration has made America flourish as a capacious cultural estuary. The arrival of new peoples brings fresh energy, perspectives, ideas, ideals, and aspirations to our shores. New arrivals also inevitably disrupt the status quo as a necessary precondition for the emergence of a more diverse, productive, and dynamic environment. At this moment in history, the most important rivers creating our estuary include the Yangtze, the Mekong, and the Ganges. The evolving Asian American ecosystem that they are creating is profoundly important to the present and future of America and beyond. I'm a professor, and academics are by nature optimists. We believe that reasoned openness to new evidence and new ideas is always beneficial for both individuals and societies. For many years, I've studied, taught, and written about the processes by which engagement with other cultures can combat stagnation and nurture positive cultural evolution. My emphasis has been on the changing traditions of Western civilization from the Greek and the Romans to the day. Then, 17 years ago, a chance encounter led me to make my first visit to China. A trip, I should add, that included not only visiting universities, but also spending 4 glorious days on a small boat traveling the Yangtze River. I was the only foreigner, and the other passengers included a group of middle school students who were excellent tutors in Chinese ways of thought. That enlightening experience set in motion important changes at my university and in me personally. At the time, I was Dean of the School of Arts and Humanities, and over the next decade, I helped the school expand our educational offerings, research opportunities, and public outreach programming in Asian studies. And in 2019, helped establish and become director of its Center for Asian Studies. This conference embodies both aspects of my metaphor. You are both participants in and agents of change. You are part of an especially invigorating river of fresh ideas and perspectives flowing into American culture. At the same time, Your experience is changing you as you develop the power to balance and harmonize two disparate but also complementary cultural outlooks. Ultimately, we're all part of the same metaphoric bay, all members of the same humanity, inextricably connected with each other. The more we learn about each other, the better we become. So I congratulate you and wish you all success, both in your own evolution and in your mission to make your communities more diverse, inclusive, and dynamic. Thank you.